Hello everyone. Today we have Mr. Sanjeev Chawla, Director Sales of Hyva India with us. So sir, tell us something about your company and your company's offerings.
Hyva is a leadership company for hydraulic tipping kits, tipper bodies, and the complete solution that we provide. We are a global leader for hydraulic construction and mining range of for trucks, and so is the case within India. We are also leader in India for hydraulic tipping kits. Apart from that, now we are a part of Jost World also. We have complete range of hydraulic systems, then which is expanded to tippers, tip trailers, and the entire infrastructure related trucks.
So sir, what innovations Hyva showcased in EXCON 2025 and how do they meet industry needs?
Hyva has displayed few new technologies which are not present in Indian market, and some of them being launched at a stage which is at par with global launches. For example, we have showcased covering system. Basically in India right now there is a regulation to cover all the mining trucks in such a way that either the fly ash or sand or coal does not fly out of the tipper, whereas there is no provider for tipping covering system for the trucks or tip trailers. So Hyva has brought in a new technology which we had already been offering in global markets for a covering solution for tippers and tip trailers. So this is what we have displayed. Then we have displayed another digital DTS guide, which is basically digitization of the entire mining and construction trucks. Now this particular technology is being launched at par with our global launches worldwide. So this is the new generation of digitization wherein and basically in foreign it is being used for autonomous trucks. In India, we are launching for mining trucks and tippers and trip trailers, wherein the fleet owner can see all the performance of tipping kit, performance and efficiency, the entire tipping cycle, how much time efficiency, if there is anything which has gone out of the range or out of the specifications where the driver should not operate. So everything he can see on his cloud. He can see on an app or on the cloud he can see. So this digitization is connected with the telematics and connected to the cloud. So the entire data, the performance of the tipping kits and the tipper bodies with the cycle, along with the trajectory of the movement of the truck in the mining, also gets seen by the fleet owner directly on the cloud itself. So they are able to operate, and this is complete digitization of the tipping. And we have launched, as I said, it is already being used in autonomous trucks in foreign. So this we have displayed. Another important thing, in India now we have bigger and bigger bodies being made. So we have displayed some new higher diameter tipping kits, which we call HD trucks. Now, a lot of Chinese OEMs and other mining players are coming in the market, which are increasing their capacity. So we are offering a solution at par with our global offerings. So then this is, we call it HD series. Then another important thing which we are displaying here is underbody and EF kind of cylinders. This is extension of our current platforms. We had for smaller ICV range of trucks, like normally being used for garbage trucks in the cities, big metropolitan cities. There you can see. So there we have used these EF and underbody cylinders, those which were not offered in Indian market before from Hyva side. Then we have some advanced suspension systems for mining trucks. That also we have displayed in EXCON, which was not in our portfolio earlier. So that has been shown here, and which is a new product available. So these are certain bouquet of new products that we are trying to show, and these are for first of its kind, which is being displayed at EXCON here. And all the new technologies that we are trying to bring to India, they were really desired for Indian market, but they were not present. So Hyva is trying to meet those requirements.
What customer pain points do your tipping and hydraulic kits addresses in heavy duty environments?
So as I said, that there are regulatory requirements which are related to covering the entire tipper bodies, and with the increasing payload of the designing of the OEM trucks to the heavier payload, we have launched new heavy duty series which are better compliant to meet those requirements for Indian mining trucks. They were not available here in India as of now. So these are something which we are trying to meet the Indian demand basis the increased payload capacity requirements. So that's yeah. On the regulatory requirement which you said, as I said, that even covering system that we have launched is also meeting the regulations which were already laid out by ARAI for safety of villagers. Normally villagers were having a lot of problems when the fly ash or sand was flying out, and it was a danger for somebody who was flying behind the trucks. So regulations were there, but then Indian people were not, there were no solutions, or ARI had already laid a regulation. So we are meeting those regulations now. So that is what we are doing. Yeah.
How is Hyva approaching EV hydraulics for EV mining?
For EV, as I said, DTS is one of the important solutions. And another one is ePTO that we are addressing. I want to highlight, I missed on one small point on DTS. In DTS, we are also covering the safety of the operator also. There is a high, which is also mandated by a regulation, that the mining trucks, when they operate in mining and they are operating at a certain angle, beyond a threshold, there are a lot of accidents happen because the truck is toppled. So to meet those needs, we are providing some DTS guide is also able to provide safety of the operator, and it can become fatal also in the field. So DTS guide is providing the safety of the operator in such circumstances by limiting or stopping the tipping cycle at a point where it is just about to topple. So these kinds of safety features are also available in DTS, and they are compatible with electrical tippers, because as I said that all of them can be integrated with the electrical tippers or even for autonomous trucks. ePTO is another which we are trying to offer for Indian OEMs for their EV trucks variants that they are coming up to, and we have offered that to. We are working with some OEMs on that as well.
What regulatory gaps affect the adoption of your new tech tipping solutions in India?
See, as I said, that for us, we are trying to bring in solutions related to meet the regulatory requirements. So there were already requirements laid out by the government for the safety of the operator, safety of the people in these mining and construction areas, but they were not met by normally a person will climb up on the truck and then they will be using a local made tirpal to cover the bodies, but he may fall over, and as I said, that anti-toppling switch also. So operator it may become fatal for operator. So these were regulatory requirements laid out by the government, but they were not met. So we are trying to bring a solution wherein the safety is able to play a vital role, and we are bringing solutions for the Indian market so that safety is available to the Indian operators, Indian customers. And that's how, yes.
What opportunities do you see in India's infrastructure growth for hydraulics port solutions in the next 2 years?
In India, we already know that the market is expanding at a good pace. Government is declaring a lot of new projects related to construction and infrastructure and our consumption needs for the country. So as there is lot many new projects coming from infrastructure and mining requirements related to coal and the various metals or rare earth metals. So we already know there is a demand. So India is trying to grow the GDP at a higher rates. With those requirements, the needs are already slated to be higher for 2026 and 27 onward. And as we know the ambitious targets that government of India has placed for GDP growth and to make India as number 3 economy in the world. So to meet those requirements, we are basically trying to meet the requirements for the variety of customers for infrastructure and mining needs, and also come up to the expectations by bringing the technologies which we are selling in foreign markets, but then Indian market really needs them. So we trying to bring all those solutions for Indian market and Indian customers. I mentioned almost all the points that we are working on: digitization, safety, and sustainability, the new products, expansion of our current portfolio. So all the bouquet of products is being brought on the table now for the Indian customers so that we can serve them better.